Giannis Antetokounmpo has had an eventful 2 months. In February, he won his first Kobe Bryant All-Star Game MVP in front of Liam and the world. Then, in March, he welcomed in a new teammate in PJ Tucker. But one of the most important things he's accomplished over the past 2 months has been his evolution in two of his game's biggest weaknesses, shooting and playmaking. NBA fans have become almost numb to the ridiculous stat lines that Giannis puts up on a nightly basis, and over the past 2 months, we've seen that. In February and March, Giannis put up 28.7 points per game, 11.3 boards per game, and over 6.5 assists per contest on his usual mid-50% shooting from the field, while also contributing over a block and a steal per night. But there's one shooting number that should jump off the box score for Bucks fans. Over the past 2 months, Giannis has been nailing 75% of his free throws on 9.5 attempts per game. The Greek Freak has seemed to find his rhythm from the charity stripe with a new routine as he now practices the motion before receiving the pass from the ref, takes a breath as soon as he catches the ball, spins the ball and takes 6 dribbles before doing the same forward-falling shooting motion he practiced before getting the ball. This routine has led to a massive uptick in his percentage and has Giannis looking more comfortable than ever before at the free throw line. If Giannis can keep his free throw percentage right around 75, it would be huge for the Bucks. Giannis is shooting a wild 83% from inside of 3 feet this season, so most teams will make the logical decision to foul him if they need to when he gets the ball inside. But if Giannis can shoot around 75% from the free throw line, his efficiency won't drop much from shooting layups to shooting free throws. Last year, Giannis shot just 58% from the free throw line in the playoffs and didn't look comfortable when he was there. But with his newfound rhythm and routine, Giannis hopefully won't leave nearly as many points on the table this postseason. Giannis' shooting from deep has also improved greatly over the past 2 months. He's nailing 33% of his 3.2 attempts per game, but in March alone, Giannis shot just shy of 40% from 3. I don't want to put too much into this small 10-game sample size of Giannis shooting 39.4% from 3, but there were a couple shots that got me really excited about Giannis' growth as a 3-point shooter. There was one catch-and-shoot 3 from the corner against the Clippers that was about as fluid as a jumper as I've ever seen from the Greek Freak. If Giannis can nail these types of jumpers, it'll allow him to start attacking guys off the catch in ways that he's never done before. Can you imagine Giannis hitting people with the Embiid shot fake? Then there was a 3 versus the Lakers where Giannis got a switch with a big off of a screen. Then, as the shot clock started to dwindle, Giannis realized he wasn't going to get to the paint, did his double between the leg rhythm dribble as he stepped into a 3. In this play, the Bucks got the switch they wanted, but Giannis didn't see an angle to attack, so he got a rhythm jumper deep in the shot clock. These two types of 3s can make Giannis unguardable, and I'd love to see him shoot 3 to 4 of these a game. Giannis is a better shooter than the numbers show. He just has to mostly eliminate the top of the key 3s 5 seconds into the shot clock in the half-court offense. He's an okay shooter, taking shots that only 2 or maybe 3 guys in the league should shoot consistently. Like, how many times does Chris shoot off the dribble 3s 5 seconds into the shot clock? And he's a career 40% shooter from deep. Giannis eliminated a lot of these shots in March, which is a huge reason he shot nearly 40% from 3. For me, it's more about the shot selection than whether or not they go in. I really think Giannis could be a league average 34-ish% 3-point shooter if he just took better shots, and he showed that in March. Shooting wasn't the only aspect of Giannis' game that took a leap over the past month, as his passing has never looked better. Giannis torched teams with his scoring in February, putting up nearly 31 points per game. But in March, as teams have started to load up and build the wall, he's been torching them with his playmaking. Throughout the month of March, Giannis averaged 7.4 assists per game. Giannis had double-digit assists in 4 of his 10 games in March, highlighted by 3 straight triple-doubles in mid-March and a 15-assist performance against the Spurs. Giannis has been finding shooters in transition, cutters while he's posting up, and he's starting to be a passing force in dribble handoffs. Giannis will need to continue to grow in this department as the playoffs approach because every team in the Eastern Conference is going to have to build the wall to stop Giannis. He has to be ready to make the pass, and his teammates need to be ready to shoot the ball. Giannis' growth as a playmaker is also reflective of the growth of the Bucks' offense this season. No longer are the Bucks exclusively going 4 out and having Giannis attack. Guys like Dante and Pat are constantly cutting backdoor. Lopez is sometimes in the dunker spot rather than always spotting up in the corner, and Drew and Bryn Forbes are always ready to run a dribble handoff. The 2-time reigning MVP isn't done improving. Over the past 2 months, Giannis has shown massive growth in his playmaking and his shooting. While I know there's a super team brewing in Bed-Stuy, with Giannis's growth, the acquisitions of PJ and Drew, don't think the King is the only one who has a shot to take down the Nets. Give me Bucks in 6.
The Bucks in 6 always. That's for the culture.
Do y'all think Giannis's improved free throw shooting is here to stay with the new routine, or is it just a hot streak? What about the 3-point shooting? I'd love to talk about it in the comments, and I respond to as many as I can, so let's talk some hoops below. If y'all liked the video, please consider dropping a like, as it helps get the video circulating more, and if you're a Bucks fan, please consider subbing, because I'm working on videos about the Jeff Teague signing and about the Thanasis' evolution. But either way, I appreciate you guys just checking out the video. Thanks, and peace.